How was your class yesterday? You were at FIMSA?
Exactly.
Who were you with?
I was with Helena.
Olina. Okay. And tell us a little bit how it went.
It went very well. We started off with the questions, and then afterwards we went into the past tense of ED and pronunciation. I think they enjoyed the activity. They had fun. Afterwards, I'm sorry, I can't ignore the camera. Afterwards, we did the activity of time travel, and they enjoyed talking about traveling.
Yeah. I was going to say, you did the ED activity, right? Did you find even though it was a P5, it was quite useful?
I thought it was quite useful because you could still hear, or they actually had problems. He said they have problems with using like past tense and saying it in the pronunciation. So we did many of the words that were in the activity, but we also did find other words that were even harder to pronounce. And by actually doing the activity with throats, they thought it was useful, and it was quite funny.
We did that in our where you live and the vibration.
Exactly.
So
So
it's fun to get them involved in doing it.
It's quite useful just to help pronounce pronunciation.
No, because even, I think we mentioned yesterday, but even when with the ED and stuff like that, you'd be surprised how difficult it is. So it was a good activity for children.
Love it. Like they say, ed after everything.
Exactly, play ed.
Play ed.
Ed, yeah. Yeah, and you can correct them a million times and they'll still you just got to drill it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Dan, how about yourself?
Yeah, it was good. I was with Tim. With a guy called Kim and a young lady called Esther. They were really nice people, to be fair. I did the same exercise as the ED exercise. They were both I was quite impressed with their level, and they seemed super happy to just chat away in the class as well, which is always nice.
And then you were also observing? Yeah, how was that?
That was really good. Short. It was short.
Short class, right? Because it's only 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And they came
in late as well. But two lovely guys. Really lovely guys. I forgot Ricardo and Dave.
Yeah.
Ricardo.
Yeah.
I think Ricardo was I think he was probably a P2. I think
he had a bad day yesterday.
He did. He was struggling with the structure.
It can happen also.
Yeah. And I like the way he started with the questions, getting them to ask quick questions to each other. I haven't had that before.
No, I mean, I don't do it all the time.
Yeah,
sometimes it's just to get them thinking.
Yeah, exactly. It got them straight away.
Thinking
in English. It was good. And then the link between we did the make and do thing. And then you got the difference with those. Which they got everyone
wrong. Yeah.
Like 10 of them they got opposite, but then the link where you asked them how you made the decision to link to the topic, with the travel, which was really good.
And you were involved the whole time.
Yeah, I tried to get involved. Yeah.
So well done. And Caitlin, yourself, you found it?
I did. I found it. It was good. It was a P4 class, and so it was Catalonia. I was with Tim. And they were very, very well spoken. We started out with quick questions, and they were very responsive. They were probably more of a 4 or 5, a P5 instead of a P4. Like very, very conversational. We would start out with one topic, and then they would just run with it. So my first activity was vocabulary on underwear. So it was
nice way to introduce yourself.
It was good. There was a lot of laughter, a lot of energy, and we did some role playing, and so they pretended like they were the salesperson, and one of them was actually pregnant. So we did sizes, and it was like, I would want this, and maternity, and so it was just very fluent. We almost didn't even have time for a second activity because of how good that was going.
Yeah.
But we also did a little bit of the subject topics for can't remember which one it was for activity, but they definitely learned something, vocabulary, and then also a little bit of history and discussion topics. So I thought it was a good class.
Perfect. Spot on. So by the sounds of it, you guys who've been teaching have all done really well, the observation forms, so going into next week, we'll be doing
full classes next
3 and then probably, full class, I think. I'll speak to the teachers tomorrow in the meetings and then, but yeah, I'm sure.
Are we going to get any like 2-hour classes from?
That's not my decision.
Yesterday was my first 2-hour one.
Yeah,
so
but how
I'm
was
trying-
the 2 hours?
You can definitely tell, I think,
Yeah.
when it gets
We
to
like-
just when it gets to the last half an hour, because you've got to make the activities go on a little bit longer, I think.